This is an interesting clock. It's a night clock, and it's an early one made by Edward East. It looks to me as if it was made before about 1660. What makes it different is that it had an oil lamp inside, and there's a drawer here which comes out. You put the oil in, lit the wick, pushed it back in, and then it would light up the dial here, and you'd be able to see all the figures glowing in the dark as they go round. Here we are at 45 minutes past 7, and I'll just move the dial forward and you'll see the 8 start to appear as the 7 disappears, and then when they're exactly in line, the clock will strike 8. I'm not quite sure if I'd like it in my bedroom, because of course it doesn't stop striking, so it would strike all night, which seems a funny way to have a night clock. It's very like a design for a Rubens altar, and I think that's where the design came from. And the twin columns, Corinthian capitals, one each side, and the bell is on the bottom, so that there's this very early fret with the silk backing to let the sound out when it strikes. To get access to the winding, you need to open the hinged front down to give access to the 2 winding squares. This is for the going train, which is a fusee, and the strike train on this side has a direct drive from the spring, so that it strikes quickly when you've fully wound it and staggers along when it's about to run out. But it only goes for just over 2 days, so you're a busy little man winding it up. By tradition, the artworks on the dial have scenes of clouds or angels in the revolving disc, but this is a lovely mountain scene with a church with a steeple on the horizon, the twin avenue of trees, and then on the 2 pillars, the base of each pillar has E.E., Edward East. The back is completely plain and would have gone up against the wall. There is a door to give you access to see the movement and so on, and so you've got the lovely heavy signature with the capital E's with the swirls coming off them, the standard bob pendulum for the verge escapement, and you can then see the rotating disc with the number in the aperture, so that only that aperture is visible and the other numerals are all hidden in these double discs, so that when you've got the 2 wicks here burning, you can actually see through the aperture, through the numeral, to illuminate and know what the time is at night. You can see that the oil tray here slides out, and so you can fill it with oil and then push it back in and light the 2 wicks. This is an early East clock because the E's of Edward and East are capital letters, but with these swirls off them, and then the script afterwards has these wonderful scrolls at the top. Edwardus East Londini, Edward East of London.